Seager to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Way high there. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Quickly to second for 1. To McGuire in time. That's an inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This one in the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And here is Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire. And that one is inside ball 1. There's a strike. Lifted in the air, right field. Santander sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Going 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Up and in at 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Alvarez right there to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Travis Bazzana.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Suzuki makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Relay to 3rd.
Safe. He's in there.
So up next, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. Now pitching.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Garcia
on 3rd with 2 out. Just missed.
Down.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Foul ball. Runner at 3rd, 2 away. That one just misses. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up the middle. And a base hit. Runner from 3rd comes across, and they take a 3-run lead.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball.
Runner on the go. And foul ball. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Caught him looking for the K. On to the bottom of the
Leading
8th,
off
and
for the
now
North Stars,
Will Smith.
the catcher, Will
Jansen back to work.
Smith.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one clips the corner.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Yount now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
That's in there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th
Now
strikeout on the
batting,
hill.
the third baseman,
Next to him, Terry Pendleton. Has grounded out a couple of times. Billy Wagner gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Ruth steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in Arlington, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. That misses the zone. 1-0. Late with the swing there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Yount. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Babe Ruth will hit next.
The first baseman, number 3, Babe.
And downstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one.
3 balls,
Pitcher
1
doesn't
strike.
have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And a swing and a miss.
3-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and the inning is over. And we're back. Last chance for the home team. Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss as that one was high.
0-2 is the count.
Triple digits on that last pitch. He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Wagner.
0-1.
In his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve,
2 strikes.
and he works in a slider. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And a swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Ripped on a line. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Aggies going up against the Flying Tigers. Now at the plate, Terry Pendleton. Line drive. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
And the sweeper misses.
So here's a fun note on Elly.
One ball, no
He became
strikes.
the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better.
1-1.
He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. And that one is inside. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps.
Elly on his way to second. In the dirt, De La Cruz into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Handled that down and in breaking ball.
Runner on the go in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Now
and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
Franco.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Throws to first in time. Jason Varitek digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And out of here. And they add a pair. It's 3-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Braden Montgomery in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that is that. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. And that's outside.
That's outside. Ball.
And it's 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Just
no,
missed.
that's in.
On the ground to third. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista.
And the first offering is not close. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Franco back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder,
Batting
Jason
in,
Dominguez.
the center fielder,
Chris,
number
he's their
24,
team leader when it comes to
Jason
RBIs.
Dominguez.
Swings through that.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit
0 balls,
to
1
what
strike.
you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Varitek collects, fires to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Jorge Polanco,
0-1.
the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Varitek gathers, throws
He's
to
out.
first. That completes. And we're back.
Now pitching, Hobie Milner.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And it's off the batter's eye. And they're on the board. It's 3-1. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jason Varitek. And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the lefty with the 0-1. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That was the
That's the
sweeper,
ball.
but it missed.
Way to lay off that
1
pitch
ball,
down.
2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting 7th, the
So
first
digging in,
baseman,
Eddie
Eddie Murray.
0-1
No,
there.
that's down. Ball.
Line drive. Caught. Throw
No,
not in
he
time
beat
as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Brooks Lee now at the plate. This one in the air, right field. And
Foul
no
ball.
one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Now pitching,
And here comes Tommy Edman.
Josh
Golden opportunity
Hader.
right here. First pitch
No, that
misses.
missed. That's a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball
1-0.
in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. It gets down, a base hit. 1 runs in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is still loaded and still only 1 away. Stepping in, Terry Pendleton. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. Here comes Edman around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. Safe at
He's
second.
in there. Hey.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the
Ball.
outfield for the base hit. Those always feel
1-0.
great.
Man at second. Just
Ball.
missed.
That's a good pitch there.
2-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in,
Hey.
just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the
Hey.
dugout.
Swing and a miss, and that's
2-2.
strike 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home
Hey,
run
ah.
already in this inning, They're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And first offering is fouled off. Well struck right field, ranging back, and it hits the fence. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now he steps off and looks it back to second. Now here is Jason Varitek. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-3. That one is hammered right field, way back there. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-3. Now here is Eddie Murray, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive.
Ramirez sends it to first. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Got him.
On to Murray. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Oh, and 1.
Did they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Edman makes the grab for the second out. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Left field, way back there. And that'll do it. Final